secrets of the Nile is its great bird population. In fact, it's been said by researchers that there are more than 107 different species that live on the island. So while we have a great flamingo population, there's also a lot of other birds that bird watchers can really enjoy when visiting the island.
You're on the island of Bahama, the place of fun in the sun. You can do nothing or you can do everything.
It has a good combination of remoteness and resort.
There's just a lot of great things to do here, and that's what makes Fun Bahamas Resort so unique. So this is something for everybody.
Iberport is a beautiful area. That's why it's called the jewel of Bahamas.
We have beautiful waters, and the color of the water is amazing.
You know, of course, with Atlanta, and there's nothing between us and the coast of Africa. Beautiful scenery, beautiful people, family.
It's a great place, and there's a lot of opportunity.
We've just recently completed Bahamasair. There's a friendly and visually We are the official national flag carrier of the Bahamas. At Bahamasair, we don't just fly there, we live there.
Connecting Houston to the islands of the Bahamas. Bahamasair, we don't just fly here, we live here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome to the stage from the Grammy Award-winning Bahamian, Mr. Rick Carey.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Houston. We're going to go ahead and get started. We'll call Mr. Tracy up to say a few words, and we're going to move right along the program. Thank you.
Good night, Houston. We are here. It is just nice to see so much of you all here to join in, to help us celebrate this day. And it is good to be in Houston. We've been planning this for a long time, and along with our industry partners from both in Nassau and here in Houston, this has now come to fruition, and we can't be much more happier to be here in Houston tonight. This is the first time Bahamasair has come to Houston as a scheduled service, and we've picked the right time. Now that Houston is city of baseball champions, eh? Go Astros! I remember those people from Miami and all those bad well wishes, you know. From its inception in 1836, Houston has grown and can now boast of being the largest city in Texas and the fourth largest city in the United States with over 6 million people. And we're hoping that a few of you will come to the Bahamas, and especially on Bahamasair. I am pleased that we have some of the Bahamasair team with us tonight for this milestone, including our chairman, Mr. Tommy Turnquest, board members, Deputy Director Rudy Meadows, Betty Benoit, Ursula Dean, William Saunders, Elva Roll, and Malvita Collin. We also have a part of our executive and senior management team, and of course, our valuable staff. We also have some of the industry partners and media who have traveled with us on this inaugural flight. And we thank all, including here in Houston, who have come here to make this such a momentous occasion. And we ask for your continued support as we come into Houston. Our chairman, Mr. Tommy Turnquest, is the managing director of Governor's Trust Company Limited, a private trust company licensed under the Banks and Trust Companies Regulations Act of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Mr. Turnquest spent 20 years in frontline politics. He was first elected to the Bahamian Parliament in August of 1992 and again in March of 1997. Between 2002 and 2007, he served as our opposition leader in the Bahamian Senate. Mr. Turnquest also was re-elected to Parliament as the representative for Mount Prairie in 2007. He was also appointed as Minister of National Security and government leader in the House of Assembly between 2007 and 2012. Mr. Turnquest also served as Parliamentary Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, Chairman of the National Hurricane Relief Committee, Minister of State for Public Services and Labor, Minister of Public Works, Minister of Public Service, Immigration and National Insurance, and Minister of Tourism. If you ask me, that sounds like the whole government. Prior to entering frontline politics, Mr. Turnquest served as a senior banking official for 11 years with the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce. During this time, he was admitted as a fellow of the Institute of Canadian Bankers, FIBC. He's married to the former Sean Carey, who's an educator, and the couple has 3 children, Carey, Robert, and Aaron. Our chairman, Mr. Turnquest.
to the city officials here in this wonderful city of Houston, Texas, to all the Bahamians residing in Houston, Texas. Let me hear those Bahamians living here in Houston. To my deputy chairman and fellow board directors, managing director, executive committee members, team members of Bahamasair, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is truly an exciting time for Bahamasair, and I deem it an honor to serve in my role at this time. Tonight, I wish to first acknowledge the work that it has taken to get us to this point, where we are now launching this new non-stop service from Houston to Nassau. Bahamasair has continued to grow and develop, and we are proud of our team of capable professionals, including pilots, cabin attendants, ground agents, and so many others who will continue to contribute significantly to make your travel experience enjoyable. All of our team members are important. In 1973, the government of the Bahamas established an airline whose sole purpose at the time was to connect an archipelago together to ensure safe and reliable air transportation throughout our island nation. Today, 44 years later, Bahamasair, the national flag carrier of the Bahamas, boasts 14 domestic destinations around the islands of the Bahamas and 9 international destinations, including Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, and West Palm Beach in Florida, Providenciales in Turks and Caicos, Port-au-Prince and Cap Haitien in Haiti, and now Houston, Texas. About 8 months ago, the executive management of Bahamasair set out to identify new roles within the classic range of the classic Boeing 737-500, which had the potential to provide viable, sustainable, and substantive revenue opportunities for the airline in the short and medium term. Technical specifications for the classic Boeing 737-500 list the maximum range of the aircraft between 2,371 to 2,733 miles, or a 3.5-hour range, taking also into account a full load of passengers and baggage. With Houston 1,151 miles away, and Bahamian immigration statistics showing Texas as a growing market for stopover visitors, it was agreed that Bahamasair would begin preparatory work to facilitate its expansion into the Houston market. Ladies and gentlemen, this initiative is a data-driven one and is part of the government's vision to expand the reach of Bahamasair into more international gateways to enhance and increase the stopover visitors in our country. Considerable time and energy have been invested into the research and pre-work associated with this new route, and I wish to thank the Ministry of Tourism and all our industry partners, including Atlantis Resort and Casino, Bahama Resort and Casino, the Hilton, Warwick, and other hotel properties, both in New Providence and the Family Islands, the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board, and the Out Island Promotion Board. We're also hopeful that we'll be able to establish relationships with non-legacy carriers from other regions of the world that fly into Houston, that are looking to penetrate the Bahamas and Caribbean markets. Our schedule allows for arrival in Nassau at the ideal time to hit the beach at any one of our premier resorts or connect to another Bahamasair flight to one of our out islands. It is the perfect getaway. We want our visitors to maximize their time in the Bahamas. We will leave Houston at 8 a.m. on Thursdays and Sundays, arriving in Nassau at noon. We will leave Nassau on Wednesdays and Sundays at 4 p.m., again allowing for a half day on the beach, or just enjoying that Bahamian hospitality, maybe a little bit of comfort before passengers board their flight. I also take this opportunity to especially greet our Bahamian community here in Houston. We know that you'll enjoy our direct flights to the Bahamas, and if I can tell you how Captain Jump and First Officer Fender put down that Bahamasair baby just all right. I've been on many airlines, ladies and gentlemen, and the pilots at Bahamasair are indeed the best in the world. And so we know that you'll enjoy our direct flights to the Bahamas, and we ask that you assist us in getting the word out to your friends and family to visit the Bahamas, but this time using Bahamasair. And so tonight, we celebrate a milestone opportunity as we prepare to leave tomorrow on our inaugural flight from Houston to Nassau. And yes, all of you Bahamians that came up here, the inaugural flight starts tomorrow. As we launch this route, we trust that the traveling public will consider Bahamasair as their first choice when traveling to and from the Bahamas. We are satisfied that we are ready to meet the challenge to grow this route exponentially. As chairman, and on behalf of the board of directors, I pledge to you that we will provide great service and an excellent customer experience. To this end, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the City of Houston, the City Visitors Bureau, the George Bush Intercontinental Airport, and the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, as well as all of the other stakeholders that made this historic and promising day possible. I would be remiss if I not also take this opportunity to thank all the hard-working men and women of Bahamasair, both in the Bahamas and in Houston, together with our industry partners who have made all this possible. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are happy that Bahamasair is now in Houston. It's up to us to make sure it stays here.
Please welcome Mr. Lynden B. Rose, Honorary Consul to the Bahamas.
Ladies and gentlemen, before Mr. Rose come up, I'd just like to take this opportunity to, I thought I'd be the one introducing him, but Mr. Rose has been a personal friend of mine for quite some time. Those of you who don't know, Mr. Rose is an excellent basketball player. He was a member of the Phi Sigma Gamma. He played ball with Elijah and Ty Bachelor. He was one of those teams. He was on the team at the time before. Actually, he was a starter. So I want to take this moment to introduce Mr. Lynden Rose, our Honorary Consul General for the Houston area.
Thank you, Woody. He used to beat me up when I was a little boy. So.
Bigger than him now.
Yeah. On behalf of all of my friends and family in the Houston area, and I have an opportunity to speak with Mayor Turner, who could not be here tonight, and he wants to welcome everyone from the Bahamas and wants to send his gratitude and wishes us best of luck in good deeds as we go forward in this flight. So, Mayor Turner, has been to the Bahamas, and this is an opportunity for us to get back. But I want to personally welcome the chairman and the directors, staff, and everyone from Bahamasair. Welcome to Houston, home of the world champion Houston Astros. This is a great event, great opportunity, because Houston is known for doing things big and doing it good. And when we were visited by Harvey, it kind of knocked us out, so that was one of the events. And then the Astros came back and made the pain a little easier for all of us. So when I look at where we are tonight with Bahamasair launching its inaugural flight, that's another big event in Houston. So I just want to acknowledge that and let everyone know that I believe in it. In fact, I'll be on the flight in the morning. But with the welcoming committee, I must first acknowledge my wife, Marilyn. Marilyn? Okay. Yeah. And we've got some other Bahamians here. One of our superstars, Frank Rutherford. Frank? And among the Bahamians here, we have a guy that we call our Prime Minister, Louis Williams. Louis, stand up, Louis. And his Deputy Prime Minister is James Dollar. James Williams. So on behalf of all the Bahamians in Houston, we want to welcome Bahamasair, and we are certain to know that we will support, we will tell our friends, and the word will be out. And what happened tonight, I would like to make a presentation. Chairman and Director Cooper, we have a certificate of congressional recognition from Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, who has acknowledged this, and I will read it for you. Now therefore be it resolved that on behalf of the constituents of the 18th Congressional District of Texas, I take great pride in recognizing and honoring Bahamas Ministry of Tourism and Bahamasair as our new Houston connection. We are honored to become ambassadors for life for the Bahamas. Indeed, your dedication is truly worthy of the respect, admiration, and commendation from the United States Congress, signed November 15, 2016, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. Yes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the last couple of weeks, my team and I have been being introduced to Houston. You know, we weren't on the ground, we didn't know that much about Houston. So we had to rely on our partners and our good friends at the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism. So I want to acknowledge them and thank them for their support. Mr. Prescott Young, Prescott, Ms. Timmons, Peter Brown, Peter Smith, Dr. Johnson, Mr. Dane. I'd like to thank you for all your support and look forward to your continued support in helping us to make this flight the huge success that we know it will be. You know, we've been out there talking to the travel agents in the community, talking about the Bahamas, And I must say, we've gotten a tremendous response from all of the travel trade that we went to, all of the community folks that we went to, the media. We have some of the media folks here. I met Karen Carter for the first time. She was very excited about the idea of working with Bahamasair. The one thing that we said to all of our partners, we're not looking for a one-off. We're looking for a long-term relationship. We're looking for their support in helping us to make this a success. The chairman also mentioned our industry partners. We've got some of them here, and I'd like to acknowledge them. We have Donna Monroe from the Grand Bahama Island Promotion Board. We have Juan Romero, Maria Maki, Monica Madera, Amy Nelsh, Tara Wicker. You have Tonya Times, you have Mr. Carey from the Island Promotion Board. I'd like to thank you to each and every one of them. I'd also like to thank my team that worked very hard, and I think they all deserve a break now because it's about that time. But I see they're over there. Everybody has been very helpful in doing their best to make sure that this fight is a success. On behalf of Bahamasair, I'd like to publicly thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you.
I won't get it. talk to her.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, well, I mean, for us here in the Houston market, I mean, working as a Minister of Tourism, BTO Houston, for Bahamasair, working with us means that we can actually grow the business of tourism. We've been working with the tour operators, travel agents, telling them about the exciting service into Nassau. We're very happy to share the culture because we now realize that a lot of people are traveling in search of their culture.